We've been restoring our old 7.5-tonne Mercedes truck to serve as the base vehicle for our travelling tiny house. In our last episode, we took on the worst area of damage on the whole truck, the wheel arches, where the panels have been completely eaten up by rust on both sides. This week, armed with Pete's newly honed welding skills, we're pushing forward to get the last of our DIY bodywork welded, sealed and painted like new.
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Did you hire a professional to come in and do a patch while I was away? Oh wait, this is the one I did.
Ooh, look at you.
I got lots of very nice comments telling me not to be such a perfectionist and that I did well, so it made me feel a lot better, thank you.
You didn't take it from me.
I did as well, your support was noted. So thank you for all the nice comments, it was very encouraging. I feel more confident to tackle the other side now. But today we're going to essentially finish off this side. There's a little patch under here that needs to go in, so we've got to just grind off all of this stuff. And then, thanks to all your helpful comments, we now know what this paint is. It's a stone chip. So yeah, we're going to grind back the bits that we need to. We'll get everything bare primed and sealed.
And then move on
to the other side.
To that.
Yeah. Everyone was also very impressed with your CAD abilities. Oh, sweet.
It looks like a little scoop. I don't know if it's supposed to make shapes kind of like this for metalwork, but there you go. This is what's going to fill the gaps. So it's going to happen. I mean, that's basically it.
That was quite a tricky bit to cut out.
Yeah, I know.
It made it very, you know. I think that'll be good.
That doesn't look like a comfortable welding angle, does it?
It's really not. I'll be fine. I have the support of all my commenters. Okay, I'm going to get my welding head. Okay, my legs are going to sleep already. It's working.
Really?
It's actually working. It's going much better. I didn't realise my ground clamp was kind of broken and that probably wasn't helping. But yeah, a lot of people, including Hayley, was like, why don't you just do lots of little tacks when it's so thin? And yeah, it's working really well. Alrighty.
Okay.
Ah. I was like, why is it still so bright even with my helmet on? And when I put it away, I knocked this dial.
Oh.
So I'm like, why is it hurting my eyes so much? It's 'cause when I see in blobs, I can't see anything.
Oh no, I hope you don't get arc eye.
No, that's from the UV. It still blocks the UV.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh.
I think it takes a little while to get arc eye. Oh, that's better. Stacking dimes.
You stacked dimes?
Stacking some dimes.
Really?
Well, it's more like stacking blobs of goo, but I've not blown through it.
Ooh, lumpy. So you've boxed it in all around.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Have you finished?
Yeah, I think I have. I need to get in these corner bits with the Dremel just to neaten them off. The patch goes all the way up underneath this lip as well. And then eventually we'll drill a hole here because there's a cable that comes through. But we're not sure exactly where, if we need to run that cable again. So we're just going to get all this stuff off now.
Rust converter, Nutri-Rust, 661. We made friends with the man that makes this stuff. I don't know if it's supposed to get as cold as we have allowed this to get.
Seems to be doing the job.
It's still turning the rust black, which is what it's meant to do.
Never used a Dremel before. I think this is a U job. It needs a delicate hand and patience.
That's not very good.
No.
I think that's the wrong thing.
Did it work?
It opened it out. It was a cup. It wasn't even on super fast. Yeah, it does.
Is it getting the rust off though?
Yeah, I think it's getting it off enough because it's getting the flaky stuff off.
That's all we need.
It's not even a Dremel, it's just mini grinder.
Yeah, it's a very cheap
It's not
one.
even a real one.
No.
Maybe that works.
Is that doing better? Nice.
Yeah, so I got it kind of all smoothed out in here.
Nice.
And then there were just a few little patches where the paint was like orange, so you knew there was rust underneath, so I knocked that paint off so I can just treat it.
Cool.
Oops. There we go. Nicely treated for rust. May have got carried away. And then we've ordered some stone chip to redo the stone chip here before we paint over it. But I think that's the whole underside prepared at least.
Yes.
Success.
One broken step. Okay. What's the time? Can it be lunchtime?
No. We've got too much to do.
Oh dear. It just keeps getting thinner and thinner down into here. That's what I don't want, because then I'll have to sort out this as well. I'm just going to start cutting bits out and then we'll see what we're left with.
Okay. Sounds like a great idea.
We'll go from there. Okay, here we go. I've got to be careful that I don't cut too deep, because there's 2 layers and I don't want to cut into the actual structural bit of the truck. Get off. Just gonna grind these spot weld bits off. Those 2 patches. No. No.
Oh no.
No, that needs to be done again. That's better. Look at that. Good patch. Done. It's looking good. There's good penetration on this weld. I can see it come through to the other side. It's in. You know what I'm gonna say?
It's not pretty.
It ain't pretty. But yeah, if I grind these back, these little blobs, it'll look great.
Again there.
Yeah, this was much harder this side than the other.
You didn't have a lot to work with, do you?
No. Okay.
You're deflated.
No? I'm quite tired. It's been a long day. And all we've done is this.
Hey, I did some dremeling.
You did. So Hayley finished up this yesterday by chucking a bunch of primer in there. That looks good. Guess I kind of didn't explain what I was doing, but essentially like rebuilding this box that I had to cut out. It's kind of like this rectangular box section thingy. So because this piece here is missing on this side because it's just rusted away, I'm just going to use one piece to kind of smooth the whole transition off down to the side instead of trying to remake it exactly how it was, because it's not really possible. Sparks keep burning my head.
Like that.
I can't be bothered to take it all off, it's so much effort. Okay, it's your turn. Time for the template, some CAD.
Okay. We should spray some primer in there.
Yeah, okay. You can draw it on the metal. I'll get the metal ready.
Okay. Just limbering up.
Yep. Okay. That's a big patch. So it's going to need to be bent as it gets welded in. That's going to sit in there. Something like that.
You got hot?
I got very hot welding and grinding that, but
Ooh, you've done it all. You've prepped it.
couldn't quite get in here to neaten these welds off.
That's what 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐵𝐿 for.
Yeah. I need to sort out the other side of this, but we'll do that when we paint the cab.
Yeah, well, we're at a point where we can treat this rust, stone chip, and that'll be the underside of the wheel arches done.
Yeah.
Oh.
What have you been doing?
Prepping.
Been squirreling away, let me look.
Squirreling.
That's the wrong word, isn't it?
I've not been storing things for the winter time.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, I've just been masking off the area
Oh yeah.
because we want to do all this with the stone chip.
Yeah.
And I've put some of this, whatever this is,
Oh, it's like
PU sealant.
Oh.
It's Puriflex, just over the welds to kind of smooth off the bumps.
Nice.
And then I did under there as well on that one. And again, like, I haven't done the inside of that door frame yet because otherwise we just end up working on bits that we have to stick to the task at hand.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically ready for stone chip. And I've put just some screws in to cover up the holes that we need to keep.
Oh, that's smart. Looks nice.
Yep.
Seam sealed, rust treated all the rusty bits, and then this is the stuff we're going to use. Gravitex?
It's an underbody coating.
Yeah. It's like hard, rubbery, and it like helps to dampen vibration and road noise and stuff. Just got to see if our air compressor can do it, can keep up. Okay. Let's just do a little test here. Woo! A bit more. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's give it a go. Ready?
I think you got it.
I think so too.
Like real good.
Ah! What patch?
Better masking needed for the other side.
Yeah, that stuff goes everywhere and you can't really aim it. But apart from this bit of overspray here, it looks pretty good. That's more like it.
I think that's more than enough.
It looks like my Christmas wrapping.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a go today.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this stuff, I don't think we put it on thick enough, even though it felt like we put loads on. I think we're going to have to give it another layer because as it's dried, it's kind of shrunk and cracked.
Yeah, in some places.
Yeah. So this stuff we've been told is kind of like a primer, but it's quite porous. So to seal it all up afterwards, we're going to put a 2K epoxy. You got this?
I don't know. I just spray?
Yep, just spray.
Oh. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
What do you reckon, we done? Did we do it? Looks great.
I think we did it.
I think we did it.
Looks nice.
It does look nice.
Well done.
Well done to you.
No, well done to you.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Seriously though, that's like the worst of the welding done.
Yeah, I think that's all the patches done. No?
I think there might be one on the door.
I'm gonna look.
Mind your thumb. Oh.
Where, in here?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm officially saying.
Wait.
I'm officially saying.
I stand corrected. That was the last of the patch welding.
It's all, yeah.
And you did such a good job.
Thank you, yeah. I'm very pleased with them. They look really cool.
Yeah, you'd almost never know that they were there. We should move on.
What to?
I don't know.
Well, we need to get the needle gun on all this bit of the chassis and the leaf springs and stuff, and then paint this part of the chassis. We could service the engine. There's also all the brackets that we took off. They'll need shot blasting and put back on.
There's so much.
Don't worry. We're getting there.
We did the wheel arches.